Okay, so I am going to connect with Gray right now and do some tapping, do the EFT. And as I connect, I'll be connected with Gray and I'll start doing the tapping as if I am Gray. So when I'm saying I this and I that, I'm actually speaking as if I'm Gray. And as I'm tapping on the points, it'll be like I'm tapping on Gray's points, tapping points. So first thing I'm going to start out with some setup statements. Actually, before that, well, okay, there's a couple different things that need to be tapped on. One is that are intertwined, but also quite a bit different. The one is the grief with Boo, um, grief and anger about Boo leaving. And I'm getting to work on that first. So the grief and anger about Boo leaving, and then also separate but connected is the virus, not feeling well, and all of that. So I'm going to first get a number. I like to get a number on a scale of 1 to 10. How strong is a feeling? So because I like to bring it down at least below a 5, preferably down to like a 2 to make sure things have really shifted. So I'm going to ask Boo on a scale of 1 to 10, how angry and upset, sad, how strong are her emotions about Boo leaving? Where 0 is nothing at all, she's completely fine with it, and 10 is she's going to kill herself because Boo is gone. And I'm getting so I'm getting a 7 right now. So we want to bring that number down. So she's upset that Boo left, and didn't ask her permission. Funny. So I'm tapping on the side of the hand from, and even though I'm so angry, and yeah, mostly it's angry right now, mostly angry. I was sad and upset that she left, and now I'm angry. How could she leave like that? I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And we say the setup statement 3 times. So even though I'm so angry at Boo, how could she just leave like this? She didn't even ask me first. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have all this anger and sadness and grief, I choose to completely accept my feelings and myself. I'm so angry. I'm so mad at Boo. I mean, how could she do this to me? She was my partner. She was my friend. We were partners in crime. Mostly she was a steadying force for me. And we love each other. Well, we still love each other. And she's still saying that she's here for me, but it's not the same. And so I'm angry. I'm angry that I don't feel well and she's not here. I'm angry that I wasn't feeling well and she left. How could she do that to me? And I'm angry that she keeps saying everything is fine. I'm saying it's not fine. Why do you keep saying it's fine? And you're fine and you're all love. And I'm saying it's not fine. Why aren't you listening to me? Why aren't you acknowledging what I'm saying? It's like you're just dismissing me. Oh, I'm all love and light. Everything's beautiful. It's not beautiful. Can't you see that I'm hurting? Can't you see my heart hurts for you? Can't you see how much I miss you? Not to mention all my achy joints. And I don't really feel that well. I'm a little bit nauseous. I feel like crap. So I don't want to hear you tell me everything's fine because it's not. And I feel like you're not listening to me. I'm not being heard. I feel like I'm not being heard. So if that means I have to yell and scream and rant and rave all around the house because y'all aren't listening to me, then that's what I'm going to do. Because I need to be heard. And I deserve to be heard. And I want to be heard. And you have mom just moping around the house about you and being in tears, and you saying all these love and light BS is not helping. You are not helping being that way. You should have just stayed here. You could have just stayed in your body and it would have been fine. Well, maybe not fine because I was already sick. I guess it's not your fault that I'm sick. And maybe you didn't, I know you didn't leave on purpose. But yeah, I'm pretty angry. But I guess it's really more about not being heard. I want to be heard and acknowledged. I guess I need to acknowledge my grief because now I'm not feeling as angry. I know you heard me. I know mom heard me. I know she's worried. She's sad about you. And now she's worried about me. And I don't want to put that on her. I know we all love her. But I am sad that you left. I'm sad that you left me. I'm sad that you left me. We're all sad that you left. And I know you're here now, but it's not the same. And we really miss you. And now I feel tired. Now that I got some of the anger off my chest, I feel a little tired. Feeling a little depleted. I guess I need to recharge myself in the sun some more. Maybe I can just lay in the sun and let mom stroke me and tell me it's okay. I know she loves me. I know you love me. I know I'll get through this. But I really hate it. I hate that you're gone. Yes, I know you're here, but you're gone. You're not listening to me again. You're gone. Your physical body's not here, okay? Your physical body is gone, and I miss it. I miss having your physical body here. I miss having you here with me in physical form. But maybe I can let a little bit of that go. I know you didn't leave to hurt us. I know you wouldn't hurt us on purpose ever. Maybe I can play with mom a little more when I'm feeling better. I know how much she enjoys seeing me play with my little ball. Even though if I don't feel like doing that much right now, I'm willing to see that it can happen. I'm willing to see that the grief will lessen over time, the grief and anger, especially since we're still connected. I was just feeling like you weren't listening. You aren't hearing my side because I am in this physical body and I am going to miss your physical body. And mom absolutely misses your physical body. but I appreciate you being here anyway. And I'm willing to let some of this go. I'm willing to let some of my grief and anger go and try and relax and enjoy the sun a little bit and let my body catch up. Let my body deal with the virus without all the stress of grief. And maybe you can help me. Maybe you can curl up with me in the sun, curl up with me in the little sunbeam, and help heal my body. Give me support, like I know you would when you're in your physical body. I'm willing to try and do that. And I'm willing to try and be nicer to mom or more understanding of what she's going through. And I do understand it, but I'm not as close to her as I was to you, really. But I could be closer. I do love her. And we can share our grief, share our physical environment, let her pet me and reassure me, and support my body. And I'll try and take whatever medicine she wants to give me, as long as they're not too nasty and definitely not painful. I'll allow my body to take in more support and vitamins and whatever it needs. I'll allow my immune system to be rebuilt, my immune system to be supported. I'll allow myself to be supported. I wasn't feeling supported, like I wasn't feeling you were listening. But I think you're listening now. Okay, that was really long. So on the scale of 1 to 10 now, how strong are Gray's feelings about? Well, the anger, so it was mostly anger before. She was about a 7. And now the anger is probably about a 2. Um, and then the grief was kind of wrapped up with the anger, so it was pretty high. So she's still grieving, but I'm getting about a 4. And it's subjective. I'm getting about a 4 for the grief. So the grief is there. Gray has acknowledged the grief and knows that it's going to play out a little bit more on its own time. Um, so I'm just going to call it a virus because that's what I'm getting. So we'll call it a virus, whether it's actually a virus or not. So as far as the virus, how's she feeling physically from on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the worst, absolute pain and misery, and 0 is 100% perfectly healthy. So and again, it's kind of 2 different pieces. There's the joint aches, and then there's this overall not feeling well, a little bit of nausea, um, just not feeling right. So I'm going to go with just the overall not feeling well. And again, I'm getting maybe a 6. And then for the joint pain, from nothing at all to being excruciating, I'm getting maybe a 4. So yeah, it's definitely noticeable. It's definitely there. It's definitely something she keeps noticing, but it's certainly not a sharp pain. It's just more like a body ache. Again, I'm going to do the setup statement. Um, even though I don't feel well. And that's making me think, I don't even really need to be here in this physical body anymore. I could just leave and be with Boo. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I don't feel well, I'm aching, I'm tired, and I just don't feel good. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I just feel sickly and I don't want to do this anymore. I've been feeling bad for weeks. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have these joint aches, especially my shoulders and hips, really just kind of achy all over, kind of like a flu. It's really wearing me out to to not feel good all the time. It's just making me exhausted, tired of not feeling well, tired of not feeling good. Maybe it'd be easier just to be on the other side with Boo. I don't like not feeling good. I don't see a reason to be here if I'm not going to feel good. Although I don't think I'll feel like this forever. But I feel like I already been fighting it forever. I'm really tired of it, tired of fighting this virus. I just want it to be gone. I actually want to feel better. Maybe I don't want to leave so much as I want to feel better. No, I'd be okay to leave. Then I'd be done. Wouldn't feel crappy again ever. And Boo and I could watch over Mom. But if I did feel better, I wouldn't be so enticed to leave. I'm just tired of feeling bad. It gets old feeling achy like this all the time. Oh, I just hate feeling achy and tired and just don't feel good. You just can't enjoy life that way. I'm unable to enjoy life, so I might as well just leave. I can't enjoy it. There's no point being here. But what if I did feel a little better? If I let go of the stress of grief and anger, the stress of losing my best friend, because she's really here with me still. If I let go of that part, I actually have a good life besides not feeling well. Mom takes really good care of me, and I'm loved. And yeah, I'm achy and I'm cranky because I don't feel well right now. But this will probably pass. What if I let it go? Well, if I could just let it go, I would have done it already. But I can let go of some of the anger I already have. I'm really not so angry anymore. You know, I'm a little bit angry. I didn't want Boo to leave, but I know that wasn't my choice. So I'm feeling bad in my emotions, and I'm feeling bad in my body. But what if I relax a little bit and just let more of Mom's love in? Mom's beautiful love for me. I don't want her to lose another cat. That would be really hard on her, and I don't want to do that. It's really not so bad here. It's just I don't feel well. So I think I'll just take a breath, relax, get lots of sun time, allow my body to heal. Just relax. Know that you're with me, Boo. Take in all of Mom's love and let my body heal. My body can do this. My body can fight this, and I'll be fine. I'll let the virus go. I don't need it to help make a point. I don't need it to help make myself be heard. I've been heard. Mom's listening. And I'm going to just rest as much as I can, get some nice sun time, and be the pampered house cat that's loved and adored. I could do that. I could live that life. I could enjoy playing with my ball again. So right now I'm just going to rest and be calm and know I'll get better. Another long one. So the joint aches, I had it about a 4. And now I'm getting there about a 3. And then the overall just unwell, sick feeling horrible. I had it a 6 and now it's more. I'm getting a 4. So they're below that tipping point of a 5, which is where I wanted it. And it's gonna feels like it's gonna keep going. So Gray's been heard, feels like she's been heard. And now she can relax and just let you take care of her. I'm getting a picture of, mom taking care of a kid that's not feeling well and bringing her doting on the child and bringing chicken soup and that feels okay. It just feels like I'm still not getting anything specific that would help as far as physically to give to Gray, like a supplement or a medication or anything. But just to enjoy each other's company, like I see you sort of sitting by him in the sunbeam and just sort of just a little bit of long relaxing strokes. He doesn't want a lot of petting because he doesn't really feel good, so you don't really want a lot of physical touch at that point. But um, just knowing you love him and that you're both working through your grief about Boo, and Boo is there. But it feels like I got some nice energy shifts. If you saw me taking a deep breath, that's when I really feel the energy shifting. It triggers me to take a deep breath. Uh, and I feel like she'll continue to process this tapping and bring the numbers down a little bit more. But she definitely feels like a different cat than when I started talking to her an hour ago. Uh, anyway, so let me know how it goes. And well, you won't hear this until you watch the recording. I'm going to save this recording. Okay.